Ah, there we go.
Keep it up, my hand. Move it along, don't drag. Lori, do the solo. Okay, you hear it going flat? Yes, it went way flat, way flat. Okay, let's do this again, please. Gotta keep it up. Listen to each other. Okay, that's where it goes flat, right at the end there. 1, 2, 3. Ritzay. Keep it up, keep it up. Think up. Much better. Okay, that was better that time. We're still getting flat, particularly at the time on the baru. Okay, so altos particularly have to keep that note up. Do we have anybody who wants to do the solo on Modima Nachnu Loch? If not, we'll skip it. Well, that was quick.
Janet, do you want to do it?
Janet,
No.
No?
Hell no.
No, no.
That's funny, Shelley used to do this, and guess who called me out of the clear blue yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
Shelley. What's up? You're just doing fine. Oh, good.
Okay, let's,
Tell us Mazel Tov to the baby.
the Raphael we know well. Let's skip please to the Shalom Ram. Ruth is not here. Janet, you want to do all the solo? Okay. Shalom Ram.
So you'll read the English for Rosie and I'm not.
Yes, that's what I'll do. Howard, you can have a Sargon. You want to read the
Sargon.
thanks?
Cross it off the list. Sargon.
Since you didn't get a part, yeah, will you read the we give thanks instead of the Modima Nachnu Law, the paragraph about giving thanks?
It's in English.
Okay.
We're gonna sit here, aren't we?
No.
Where are we now?
No?
Oh, we're going to sit here to sing, but when we speak, we'll go up to the thing.
But the microphone is.
But the microphone's here.
Yeah, we can just sit here. We're just gonna sit here. Yeah.
There's the solo here. Shalom.
Yeah, because we're going to do it.
Big congregation tonight. Most
Good to
people will
see
be
you,
on
Mrs.
Zoom, I think.
Where's the Miss Shabbat live? Is that
Where is this right?
I haven't put a number, a name on there.
Okay. Is it up there now?
You wanna join the choir?
I'm dropping my rehearsal on Monday, but I'm not.
Yeah, it's
Join the choir?
I think you're a member of the choir.
Oh, okay, do you hear that, guys? When you're speaking your part, you can use the mic over there.
Can't we just sit in our chair? Can't we just sit in our seats?
You can sing there and speak there.
This is the only microphone in the room.
Okay. So if we're
So
sitting,
if there's anybody online, and there are people online, they won't hear you unless you're near this. So you don't have to be too near, you can see, as a matter of fact, if you get too near, it's not so good. But over here, it's good. You can face this way, this way, it doesn't matter.
okay, thank you.
Today?
And just in case anybody's wondering, there will be no sermon.
Good start to finish? No, it's been months.
That's in the category of,
Oh, no.
going to finish the service and get to the short.
Yeah, efficiency. I was asleep. Yes. Okay. I was really disappointed they put me to sleep. I wanted to. You check yourself. The last thing I saw was Steve coming home. Yes. You don't have to. Yeah, you're perfect.
Yes, yes, that's Mark. It's not, all right, I'll be right here.
No, I have a singing. That's when it's so easy to now. That makes more sense. We're not worked out with life. Yes.
Or just let me know when we get started. Okay. Basics and tendencies give me a real good min bomb there at the beginning.
Now we really look alike. You know the Rothman building? It isn't the Rothman building, but it says Rothman in the part of it.
Want to put your cell phones on silent?
No, no. Next to Capitol Hill.
Stephen told me.
His name is Daniel.
I don't know what's there.
Did you have a crush?
So it's like you're
then, yeah, it's the other thing we're not doing. Yeah, that one. Thank you. The East, and how it's gonna be. Maya Fahayom, we do.
No. But there are
Well, no, you're gonna sing, and then they light the candles. And then you lead the welcoming Shabbat.
the biggest change.
You lead 49 to 40. Yeah, but you have a couple other things that you have. Maya Fahayom, and then the candle.
Where are you reading?
Or my husband's emails.
You have to listen to that.
He got his New Jersey real estate license, and he's selling, commercial? No. Timeshares, like the vacation club. But it's, yeah, it's timeshares, but it, yeah, vacation club, so you can use whatever company works with.
No matter what, they're bad. No matter what, timeshares are bad, whatever they are.
I know, but you can't tell, but.
No,
it
he's
looks
selling,
exciting.
he's not buying.
Right, he's selling. Yeah.
But you can't get rid of them, for like paying when you don't even go.
Well, this is not like that, so this was interesting. You get these, like, not points or credits, but you can go anywhere. So if you wanna take a vacation.
Timeshares are that way too.
Yeah. So that's what his right
Hurry up.
Jenny, what did you want?
She ready?
You asked me something.
She was gonna, so it was an answer, I think you answered it.
Okay, no, I got it, I took care of it.
Okay, as soon as she gets back, we'll start.
Yeah. I don't know where she went, where'd she go?
Should we sing that?
Okay, so Maya Fehayim, we're gonna do once through Maya Fehayim. Start as soon as she gets back, or wherever. Well, Ruth just can't catch a break.
Isn't that sad?
She fell, broke her femur,
Oh,
and has to get her
prosthesis.
Who is this?
prosthesis, Ruth Kravitz.
Oh, my goodness.
Just can't catch a break.
I'll put it together.
Yeah.
I'll put it together.
No.
That's what my grandmother would say. Oh.
Oh.
Come on, Jenny.
Thank God we're getting home. You know, thank God. This is the alternative to what I want right now.
Oh, gotcha. No.
Yeah.
We're waiting for Jenny. I'm sorry?
Why don't you explain to live stream that they should, Mark, why don't you explain to live stream that they have to Zoom? Because we're not.
He did that to me. I was on live stream one night. He says, "What time is it?" I just have never seen it live stream. I said, "Oh, let's try it out, see it's a different view." But nobody's there.
Those cameras go here. Here she comes. Unless they can turn the camera.
All right, we're gonna get started.
Okay.
You need something that costs $200. That's the problem.
Mark, Mark, do I lift this up or?
Not connected. Then you have to put it down like this.
Good evening, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. You are not seeing things. I am not the rabbi. The rabbi is not here tonight, so the choir is going to take care of this evening's service. We welcome everybody who's here, all three of you. and everybody who is attending on Zoom. Shabbat to everyone, and we're going to get started with the service right now.
Okay.
Shabbat shalom, everybody. At this point, we will have our candle lighting on Zoom. John and Marcy Rose.
And of their beauty that delighted our hearts. May they inspire us to work for the great Sabbath of peace.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen.
We continue on page 39.
Let's read responsively. Come, let us sing to the Eternal One. Let our song ring out to our sheltering rock. Let us come before God with thanksgiving, our voices loud with song. For great are you, Eternal One, high above the gods that are worshipped. In your hands are the depths of the earth. Yours are the mountain peaks. You made the sea, it is yours. The dry land is the work of your hands. You are our God and our shepherd. We are your people and your flock. If only today we would listen to your voice. Sing a new song to God. All the earth shall sing to the Eternal One. Sing to the Eternal One, praise God's name. Tell of God's power from day to day. Declare God's glory among the nations, God's wonders among the peoples. For great is the Eternal One beyond all praise, and awesome far above the gods that are worshipped. Other gods are but idols. The Eternal One made the heavens. Honor and beauty attend you. Strength and splendor are in your presence. Honor the Eternal One, all races and peoples. Acknowledge the Eternal One's glory and might.
Yitkada v'yitkada shemei Rabbah. B'yamad yivrach yirutei b'yamlich malchutei v'chai echon v'yom echon ובחייך בית ישראל. בגלה, בגלה, ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם לעמי עמיה. יתברך, יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל, שמי דקדושה בריחו, לעילם ינקה ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תמירה וימה, ואמרו אמן.
Please rise in body, mind, or spirit for the Baruch Hu.
We praise you. No, go ahead. We praise you, eternal God, sovereign of the universe, whose word brings on the evening. With wisdom you open heaven's gates, and with understanding you make the ages pass and the seasons alternate. Your will controls the stars as they travel through the skies. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light. You cause day to pass and bring on the night, separating day from night. You command the hosts of heaven, may the living and eternal God rule us always to the end of time. We praise you, O God, whose word makes evening fall. Unending is your love for your people, the house of Israel. Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts have you taught us. Therefore, O God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and rejoice in your Torah and mitzvot forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life and the length of our days. Then your love shall never depart from our hearts. We praise you, O God, your love, your people Israel. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol me'odecha v'hayu
הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם. All this we hold to be true and sure. You alone are God, there is none else, and we are Israel, your people. You are our sovereign. You deliver us from the hand of oppressors and save us from the fists of tyrants. You do wonders without number, marvels that pass our understanding. By your help we survive all who seek our destruction. You did wonders for us in the land of Egypt, miracles and marvels in the land of Pharaoh. You led your people Israel out forever to serve you in freedom. When your children witnessed your power, they extolled you and gave you thanks. Willingly they enthroned you. And full of joy, Moses, Miriam, and all Israel sang this song.
The service continues on page 55. Grant that we may lie down in peace, eternal God, and raise us up, O Sovereign, to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Guide us with your good counsel, and for your name's sake, be our help. Shield us from hatred and plague. Keep us from war and famine and anguish. Subdue our inclination to evil. O God, our guardian and helper, our gracious and merciful sovereign, give us refuge in the shadow of your wings. O guard our coming and our going, that now and always we have life and peace. We praise you, O God, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem.
כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ ביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש.
The people of Israel shall keep the Sabbath, observing the Sabbath in every generation as a covenant for all time. It is a sign forever between me and the people of Israel. For in 6 days the Eternal One made heaven and earth, but on the seventh day God rested and was refreshed.
Page 56 on the top in the Hebrew. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avoteinu ve'Imoteinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah ve'Elohei Rachel, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'Hanora El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim ve'Koneh Hakol, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גאולה לפני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. אוקיי. אתה אדוני. אתה גיבור לעולם, אדוני, מחיה הכל אתה רב להושיע. מכלכל חיים וחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים. ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך? מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה הכל. That's it.
אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, בחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מכלכל חיים בחסד. Did you do that? Okay. All right. הקדוש, קדוש, קדוש. אתה קדוש, בשמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who strive to be holy declare your glory day by day. We praise you, Eternal One, the Holy God. Amen. You set the seventh day apart for your service. It is the goal of creation, more blessed than other days, more sacred than other times. And so we read in the story of creation. Now the whole universe, sky, earth, and their array was completed. With the seventh day, God ended the work of creation, resting on the seventh day, with all the work completed. Then God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, this day having completed the work of creation. Our God, God of our fathers and mothers, may our rest on this day be pleasing in your sight. Sanctify us with your mitzvot, and let your Torah be the way of life. Satisfy us with your goodness, gladden us with your salvation, and purify our hearts to serve you in truth. In your gracious love, eternal God, let your holy Sabbath remain our heritage, that all Israel, hallowing your name, may find rest and peace. We praise you, O God, for the Sabbath and its holiness.
You may be seated.
Sorry.
The bottom of page 61. After the Ritzay. At the bottom of page 61. We gratefully acknowledge that you are our God and the God of our people, the God of all generations. You are the rock of our life, the power that shields us in every age. We thank you and sing your praises for our lives which are in your hand, for our souls which are in your keeping, for the signs of your presence we encounter every day, and for your wondrous gifts at all times, morning, noon, and night. You are goodness. Your mercies never end. You are compassion. Your love will never fail. You have always been our hope. For all these things, O God, let your name be ever exalted and blessed. Our God, our Redeemer and Helper, let all who live affirm you and praise your name in truth. Eternal God, whose nature is goodness, we give you thanks and praise.
And we're a little backwards today, but we would like to ask, as is our habit here at Brit Hachim, for anyone to share with the congregation things for which they are especially thankful this week. So whether you are online or here in the sanctuary, please let us know what's making you feel thankful.
Oh, yeah, my business, it's 4 years old this month.
Oh, wow. Lori Reichner's business is 4 years old this month. That's quite something. She went out on her own and started her own business, and it's been very successful. That's great. Anybody else?
Yes, this is Lois Snyder on Zoom. I'm grateful that our son Dan is visiting us overnight tomorrow, and tomorrow happens to also be his birthday, so we'll be able to celebrate together.
Very good. Anyone else?
Yes, this is Bill Schneider on Zoom. I'm grateful that my brothers are going to come to visit me tomorrow, and I've been working on various issues, my therapy program, and making progress, and hope to make more progress. A difficult road ahead, but I'm thankful for the progress I've made.
Anybody else? Okay, very good. Susie?
So at this time, I'd like to read the names on the Mishaberoth list, and I ask that you just keep the names of these people close to heart and reach out to them if they need any support. Baruch ben Avraham, Randy Krieger, nephew of Linda Balmer, Bill Bly, Haya Faye Bat Velvel, mother of Felicia Robbins, Marty Carpenter, mother of Cheryl Carmel, Gary Cohen, son of Stephen Cohen, Gaylord Conquest, Willa D'Souza, Fred Stern, father of Jolie Delfiner, Irene Haya Doniger, Mark Iyer, Sandy Lerner, mother, and Tracy Lerner, sister of Jody Fogel, Barbara Foreman, Marvin Fuchs, Dorothy McClay, mother of Nadine Friedman, Alan and Margie Jacobs, parents of Eve Jacobs, Robin Golson, wife of Frank Golson, Mary Hauser, friend of Linda Kramer Kamens, Jean Kamens, Ruth Kravitz, Ann Levitt, mother of Bruce Levitt, Hilda Francini Garcia, niece of Angelita Levitt, Lucy DeLuca, friend of Melanie Levy, Stephen Matzner, Terry Weiss, friend of the Matzner family, Lois Miller, Jay Peck, Steve Bell, member of the Peck family, Ken Wiener, uncle of Lori Reichner, Rivka Malka Bat Basha, Esther Friedman, mother of Kathy Roberts, Rachel Spiegel, sister-in-law of Felicia Robbins, John Rose, John Sadeloff, son of Bob and Dahlia Sadeloff, Bill Schneider, Jackie Student, Jill Schneiderman, sister of Barbara Shriver, Rachel Kozak, friend of Barbara Shriver, Linda Fiegeley, friend of Elisa Sherlock, Joseph Skierevsky, father of Victor Skierevsky, Joyce Kaplan, friend of Marlene Soling, Ellen Fox, friend of Sharon Stein, Barbara Rosenblum, mother of Abby Schwartz, Carol Perloff and Margaret Cusick, friends of Abby and Randy Schwartz, Barbara Tuft, friend of Sharon Foreman Toll, Velve Ben Abraham, Pete Walsh, Cindy Fink, friend of Pete and Lori Walsh and Marlene Soling, Ina Volk, mother of Ella Wasserman, Theda Gunsher, mother of Jeremy Wasserman, Scott Wiseman, Gertrude Lasner Kahn, mother of Linda Lasner. If there's another name that you would like to share with us, please do so now. Thank you. Mark, is there anyone else who would like to share on Zoom? No, well then, please just keep these names close to your heart and say a prayer for them.
Hashem.
The choir will now sing Shalom Rav, after which we'll take a few moments for silent prayer.
I'm here to tell you all the good things that are happening at Temple B'rith Achim in the near and not so near future. There's an announcement, there's still space for people who want to join the midnight run, and anyone interested in helping to sort collections and or to make sandwiches for the run are welcome to join us for Shabbat service on Friday, May 27th, where they'll be sorting the donations and making sandwiches after the service. So that's something we can all do without even going to New York. Okay. So this week at Temple B'rith Achim, well, we're having services right now. Tomorrow, there will be Torah study at 9 a.m., mostly through Zoom. At 10:30, we'll have Shabbat morning service. It will be in person. I will be leading the service in case you care. Okay. And it'll be on live stream or in person. Wednesday, May 25th, the morning minute, there will be no morning minyan. It will resume again on Wednesday, June 1st. Thursday, May 26th at noon, there will be Torah study with Rabbi Lazar, and it'll be in person and on Zoom. There are several meetings that have been rescheduled for that night. I believe at 7 p.m. there's a Sisterhood board meeting, but I also think there's a school team meeting at the same time and a membership team meeting at the same time. So you know who you are. You'll get to the right meeting. Okay, save the dates. These are not happening next week, but save the dates. The midnight run, which will be on Saturday, May 29th to May 30th. So how could this, okay, anyway, service can't be on the 27th, but anyway, you figure it out. That weekend on Friday night, they're going to make sandwiches, whatever date that is. Okay, Monday, May 30th is Memorial Day, and the offices will be closed at Temple B'rith Achim. Saturday, June 4th at 7 p.m., there will be a Shavuot evening service led by the 5782 confirmands, followed by a Tikkun Leil Shavuot, which is a study session in honor of Shavuot. And there'll be ice cream. Sunday, June 5th, there'll be a Shavuot morning service beginning at 9 a.m. with Yizkor service. Sunday, June 12th, there will be a walk at Chanticleer Garden, and you need to RSV by May 24th to the Sisterhood email address. Friday, June 17th, and this is special, so anybody that's attending a service tonight should try to make it here in person, because it's going to be a wonderful evening of bluegrass music, led by Kol Kahal, a Jewish bluegrass band. And we're going to have a picnic before that, and all that information's in your weekly announcements. Take a look there. And then on looking even more forward, on Tuesday, July 19th from 6 to 9 p.m., there will be a 50th, in honor of our 50th anniversary, there'll be a beer tasting at Workhorse Brewing Company in King of Prussia. So we got a lot of good things happening. Just think about coming. Thank you. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Corinne. And if you haven't yet had a chance to click on the link in the announcements from the synagogue about Kol Kahal and listen to their rendition of L'cha Dodi done to an old bluegrass tune called The Old Home Place, you're really missing a treat. So we do want to stress that it's going to be a wonderful evening, a great service, and unlike anything you've ever seen before. So we hope you come out to it, and we hope you also help support it. It will it'd be a great benefit to the synagogue for people to help underwrite the appearance of the band. As for tonight's sermon, there won't be one. Okay. So please rise in body, mind, or spirit for the Aleinu.
That's your intro.
Yeah.
Sing.
We must praise the God of all, the maker of heaven and earth, who has set us apart from the other families of earth and given us a destiny unique among the nations. Therefore we bow down in Therefore we bow down in who is sovereign over all. The Holy and Blessed One. Aleinu lishabeach ladon hakol. The Holy and Blessed One. Okay. You spread out the heavens and established the earth. You are our God. There is none else. In truth, you alone are our sovereign God, as it is written. Know then this day, and take it to heart. The Eternal One is God in the heavens above, and on the earth below there is none else. Eternal God, we face the morrow with hope made stronger by the vision of your deliverance, a world where poverty and war are banished, where injustice and hate are gone. Teach us more and more to respond to the pain of others, to heed your call for justice, that we may bring nearer the day when all the world shall be one. On that day, the age-old dream shall come true. On that day, O God, you shall be one, and your name shall be one. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yiyeh Adonai echad U'shemo echad.
Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, let us meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. At this time, we're observing the Shoshim period of Seidel Sussman, longtime congregant, and Bob Singer, brother of Phil Singer and uncle of Wendy Joseph. The yortsites we're observing this week are that of Erwin Kramer, father-in-law of Linda Kramer Kamens, Clara Miller, mother of Denise Garnick, Jenny Simon, mother of Lenora Bushlin, Evelyn Dorfman, sister of Gladys Cohen, Saul Terry, father of Bruce Terry, Lillian Scheckman, mother of Corrine Hartwick, Brian Edward Bressman, nephew of David Bressman, Mary Scheller, loved one of Stephen Scheller, Henrietta Cohn, grandmother of Fred Cohn. As we rise to recite the Kaddish, may you remember in your hearts and souls all those who have departed this earth who were dear to you. We now recite the Kaddish together on page 154. Vikada, Vikadash, Shmei Rabbah, Ve'amad Yirah Kirutei, Ve'amikha Kutei, V'hayechon Uvnehon, V'hayeh Ekobet Yisrael, V'agalah V'zachari Yeru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevorah, Le'olam B'nei Amaya, Yivorach V'yishtabach V'yitpa'ar V'yitramam V'yitnaseh, V'yitkadar V'yitalel V'yitalal Shmei T'kudashah B'rihu, La'elah Kol Birchata V'shirata, V'shvachata V'hamata, V'yamah Yiru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabbah Mishmaya, V'chayim Aleinu V'yakol Yisrael, V'imru Amen. Oh, say shalom b'mramav, Yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'yakol Yisrael, v'imru Amen.
The choir will finish tonight's service with Lo Yisagoy. And if you know the tune, whether you're here or at home, please feel free to join us. After which, Susan Yaron will lead us in the Kiddush and Motzi, and wishing everybody from all of us here in the choir and here at the sanctuary a Shabbat Shalom, a restful and peaceful Shabbat, and a lovely weekend, and try and stay cool tomorrow. It's going to be a hot one. Okay.
So this is in the middle of page 165. I will be reading in the Hebrew. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, בורא פרי הגפן. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצה בנו בשבת קודשו באהבה וברצון הנחילנו זיכרון מעשי בראשית, כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, ברוך הוא ברוך שמו קדש השבת. Well, I will drink it. No, I won't.
Thank you, Karine.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Oh, it smells so good.
Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Kindergarten or something. Shabbat shalom. Hey,
Shabbat shalom.
Hey,
Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Okay, everybody, really nice job tonight. Everything went really well. So, thank you. We will rehearse on Monday because